Hello, everybody. For once I get to sit here in my nice castle, not worry about a goddamn thing. No TARDIS, no Dr. Spartan. The wives are happy for the most part. Everyone's good for once. Finally, I get to relax. Well, relaxing as it seems is all you humans have been forced to do over the last, nearly a year, and we apologize. Hopefully things will start getting more, retroactively busy around here. But in the meantime, I had a thought. An interesting thought brought up by the phony notion of all humans. You see, he brought up I'd say about 3 weeks ago in your time, the notion of love magic and the fact that it's very powerful. And yes, indeed, as evidenced by my dear Princess Cadence, otherwise known in my view as Queen OP. You see, he brought up the notion that there are 4 kinds of main magic, all based around the 4 alicorns here, not counting myself, of course. Love magic, friendship magic, giving magic, and wisdom. Now, I for one agree with this notion, but I wanted to focus this transmission more on the love part. Just how powerful is love anyway? Well, I would say it is the most powerful of all. Why else would I say this? Well, that old human adage of love conquers all comes to mind, and plus it did banish the changelings from Canterlot, and practically the love of the people of themselves banished Sombra from the Crystal Empire. And I, for one, know the power of love deeply, based on my romantic relationships. I know how powerful it makes me, but does that mean that Cadence is the most powerful of all of us alicorns? I would definitely say yes. Here's why. Not only based on the earlier things, just to keep it tight and succinct, but if you really think about it, love can happen to anybody, any culture, any species, anywhere, for a number of things. Love energy has degrees in my thought. Friendship being one of those degrees, empathy being another, and so on and so forth. Well, think of the magic in terms of this way, and here's where you humans would say that I'm diving into headcanon territory. First off, Why not just call it brainstorming, every pony? It's practically the same thing. So, here's my theory. When you first meet someone to establish communication with them, love magic is virtually non-existent. However, as you become friends, that energy grows. In a legitimate relationship, however, that energy is expressed, shown, given force, if you will, which would theoretically allow Cadence to interact with it. Whether it be unifying a group of people against one evil notion, or unifying two people romantically. The energy, although coming from different sources, would be the same. As the energy grows, so does not only the energy itself between the two people, but Cadence's power. It is my theory that Cadence is nothing more than a love generator. The more love that is generated, the more power she gives off as a result, thus making her nearly uncrushable. Now, granted, you could say this about all alicorns, but let's say we Dragon Ball Z this sucker and put power levels on it. See, it's my opinion that Cadence is number one in terms of power. Now, this completely contradicts the notion of friendship being the most powerful magic, I know. But here's why friendship is the most powerful magic, despite Cadence being the most powerful. Friendship is much easier to achieve than loving relationships, or love for a country, or even love for yourself. Love is something that must be attained over years, time. It develops. Friendships can be made as easy as they can be broken, and can be strengthened as easy as can be broken. And in order for love to exist, friendship must exist first. Or else you get fake love or lust in that notion. But here's what makes Cadence this weird little kicker, in my opinion. Cadence also feeds off of the power of lust as well. Otherwise, you humans would call it sexual or physical attraction. Yes, this is where things get a little bit mature. You see, when it comes down to physical attraction, it's based on looks, physical appearance. That feeling can be a fleeting one, but when you have it, aka a crush, it can be very powerful, life-changing, in fact. Crushing when it goes wrong, and the highest endorphin, I love my life power at the same time when it's going alright. Sometimes some relationships romantically are just based on this power. Yes, they're very quick and flittering, but by and large, just like a huge power boost, or drinking an energy drink, for example, you're getting a massive energy high. But much like an energy drink, when the lust goes dead, so does the power, unfortunately, and you have a crash. Now, true love, pure love, is sustainable, like a battery or a power generator. It is something that is not established on physical looks. It's established on the spirit, the interacting between two people's spirits who are united in their common bonds of not only what they like, but also to deal with the in-between of their dislikes. To find commonality in their togetherness. This, my friends, can start as simply, I'm in love with someone, butterflies in the stomach, to marriage, full-blown kids, together forever, soulmate stuff. In terms of the pony universe, I believe Cadence's alicorn power works in both of these ways. When someone is in love, even minorly, she gets a power kick, especially if it's lust. But as the lust dies down, her power equalizes, and the people that are truly in love with each other beat off a majority of that power. When love is being tested or is out of balance, it's her job to snap it back into place. Use that scene in Canterlot Wedding as your example of this. See, she, in a lot of ways, is the ultimate pony matchmaker, taking two people that are in love and essentially snapping them together like Lego bricks. Only they don't know this. My theory is she feeds off of the love magic waves in the world and can establish which ones are the more pure loved connections. And when those connections are found and she can do something about it, even if it's been a long established couple or a couple not really knowing where their future holds, she can snap their love energies into place. Every love energy she snaps in place, the more powerful she gets. And this snap can even be within widespread communities as well. But she needs, much like a power generator, something that can unify a major group snap. Because love of a country or pride in oneself may be love, but it's a different kind of love. And that's where the crystal heart comes in. You see, it acts almost like a love energy prism, taking Cadence's natural love energy and the connection she has to it and separating it and making it more widespread, making her love energy reach different wavelengths, allowing her to snap the hearts of the crystal people in place while maintaining a steady power generator through the crystal heart that will keep not only the crystal empire running, but also an extension give her own alicorn power deeper reaching reach. Now, what's Shining's role in all this? Well, Shining's role in all this is to really get down to, well, pardon the pun, the heart of it. You see, as Cadence is spreading her love everywhere else, she needs the love at home. That's what Shining provides, almost like the spark or the match. Once she's set off, however, everybody, including herself, gets a piece of it. But why does friendship beat her power then? Because people can make friends, and lovers are, in extension, friends. Which makes Twilight's power virtually double. But if I would have to say in a pure fight, I'd have to give it to Cadence. Why? Because friendships and love have two separate things. They're unstable. As proof of why Twilight can't control her full force. Much like friendships, they're always on a teeter-totter between together and not so much. Unlike love, where it's purely connected together. So, now you have my sparks of thought. What do you think about love in Equestria? And do you agree with my theory? As well, I will leave an annotation in the comment section to Brony Notion's video about the subject for further context. Hopefully next time the doctor will remember to stop by. And even if he doesn't, it's always nice to be surrounded by the ones you love at home. Hey, I'm Nirvana Sparkle. Find peace in your own Nirvana. I most certainly have. Thanks for watching.